Yes.
You have a little what?
Cold, frío.
All right, all right. It's freezing in the capital city, right? It's freezing
Ah,
now.
okay.
It's freezing there. It's really cold in your
Yes.
city now. All right.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you put on a coat to protect yourself from the cold?
I put a sweater. Yes.
You put a sweater on. All right.
Yes. But
That's
in this
great.
moment, I don't have sweater near for me.
Why?
In this moment, I don't I don't I don't have a sweater near to me.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Close to me. Close to me would be
Close.
better. Close to me. I don't have a sweater close to me.
Yes, teacher.
All right. So what do you think of this week's topic, which is what's the most important thing for a human being? Is being famous? Is having money? Is having power? Or having respect? What do you think is the most important for a person or for a human being? What do you think?
Okay. I I think this depends of the different points of view.
The
Uh,
different points of view. Great.
yes, because for instance, for example, for you, what is power, teacher?
Power. Oh, that's a
Yes.
really interesting question. And and you are shooting me. You are shooting me now with that question. But power, it depends of the different points of view as you mentioned. But now that you ask me, power may be the position in which a person can can manage something, like can direct something. For example, a company. If I have power, I can tell my employees what to do, when to come, what to do, what to bring. So that's pretty much power, like giving instructions to a person or to a group of people, and they immediately have to take them, have to do the instructions, have to follow the instructions. For me, that's power. Is do what you want to do, and everyone else have to follow instructions, have to go through instructions and be respectful of what my instructions are, and definitely follow them. That's for me power. And it could actually go beyond different fields, whether this is politics, whether this is sports, maybe, whether this is a social situation, a family situation, or a work situation. So those situations are involved in power itself. Because, for example, in my house, if I have the power, I can tell my wife when to leave and when not to, if I use the power. But we have
Mm,
to discuss about it, and that's my answer pretty much. So, what do you think is the most important? Having power, respect, money, fame? What do you think?
For me, maybe is the power because for me, power is the ability of people uh, have to do something. How do you say lograr, teacher?
To achieve.
To achieve their goals.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Uh, for me, the most important is the more important is power.
So I want you to think of it. What if you got power? What if you have power, but nobody respects you? What if, for example, in a company, you are you are the manager and you have power. Let's say you have power, but nobody respects you. Do you think that's coherent? Do you think there's a coherence line? A coherent line? Do you think
Yes,
it works this way? Why?
I think the both yes
Yeah,
that's
both.
are very important. But the respect is for me un derecho, right?
Right, yeah.
For me, the respect is a right, is a way of showing consideration for the other person, and I think that this is uh, um I teacher, I don't know. I don't know how do you say? No, how no, o sea, no sé cómo decirte. Eh, es que um, the power is some I can what? Es algo que yo puedo ganar.
Is something that I can earn, that I can get, is something that I can win.
Ah,
All right.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something that I can have. It's something that I can have, I think would be more natural. Power is something that I can have.
Yes, but the respect is all the people get get respect. So yes,
Yeah. But listen, if if for example, if somebody respects you, it means that you have power.
I don't understand, teacher.
So I mean, you are saying that the most important thing for a human being is having power, right?
Yes,
So what if you don't have respect? What if you do not receive respect from other people? Do you think respect is not important?
yes, the respect is very important. But uh, uh, okay, for me the power is not important because is no, the power. Okay. The power is not important if the power is for how, the manager or the president. No, for me it's not important. For me, the power is important when I can achieve my goals or well,
All right, I understand. So only do you think only the people that have power can achieve goals, or anybody in the world can achieve goals? What do you think? Only those who have power, or anybody in the world?
mm, no, uh, the first option, teacher. The those I don't remember how que dijiste the those on the world and
Yeah. Do you think, for example, if I have power, I can achieve goals? Yeah. If I have power. But what happens if a person does not have power? Do you think that person cannot achieve goals? Or what do you think?
yes, a person don't have a power. I think it's very difficult for this person achieve the goals because it's necessary. Uh, uh, this person will be strong heart. No, I don't know. Yes, constante. I don't know.
All right. So what do you think? Do you think if you have money, you have power, or those power and money don't go together?
Yes, for me, the the people have or has teacher.
People have. because you are talking in plural people.
Okay. The people have a lot of money, not necessarily have
Yeah,
power. The money is not important. It's necessary, but not is the more important.
it's necessary, but it's not the most important thing.
Yes.
So we have talked about power, we have talked about money, we have talked about having respect as well. What do you think of fame? Do you think having fame is important for a human being?
No, for me, the fame is some banal teacher. How do you say in English? Banal. Or
That
banal or less important?
is less important.
Yes.
All right. But would you like to be famous at some point in your life?
Nah.
No?
No, teacher. No. No.
Wouldn't
I,
you like wouldn't you like to be recognized on the streets or in a shopping center? If you go to a shopping center, if you go to a different part of the world, would you like having people coming around and say, "Hey, Dora, Dora, hey, give me a sign"?
no.
Would you like to have that?
No, teacher. For example, in my profession, I am a teacher, and for example, I go to the street, and
Yeah,
some parents recognize me. Yes.
yeah, yeah.
And,
Recognize me.
um, for me, it's una situación incómoda, teacher.
That's an uncomfortable situation.
Yes, because I prefer pasar desapercibido.
Uh, what if somebody recognizes the good things that you are doing?
What, teacher?
What if a parent, as you were mentioning, what if a parent recognizes the good things, the good job that you are doing? What if somebody says, "Oh, Dora's a good teacher. She helps a lot my kid, and I'm so happy for it, and I'm really grateful for having Dora as my son's teacher, and I wanna be thankful with her, and I wanna let Dora know that I'm so grateful." So that person, that parent, might tell you, "Dora, thank you," and you might gain respect, you might gain fame. That's what we are talking about.
Yes,
Like out of nowhere. I mean, you do not want that, but you gain fame because of the good things that you are doing. Don't you like when somebody says thanks to you? Don't you like this?
yes, I like, but for me is a un reconocimiento, but is no, but I'm not famous. No, yeah, I
So
am.
so being famous is being different than being recognized from what you are saying.
Yes, yeah, is
But listen, what if you are so recognized in your institution that eventually you become famous and different people start talking about you because you are really good, and everyone is saying, "Oh, Dora is a good teacher. Dora helps children a lot," and everyone starts knowing who you are, so you become famous. What do you think?
teacher, but I don't understand your question.
So don't you like to be famous because of the good things that you are doing?
I don't like the face. No, but I don't know.
So what? Yeah. So what happened? What happened if tomorrow everyone is coming up to you? Everyone's coming up to you and saying, "Oh, Dora, Dora, everyone." What would you do then? Because you are famous. You are famous. What happens if tomorrow you have that situation? What would you do?
Nothing is. I think. No, I don't know. I feel. I will feel.
I
Uh,
think. Yeah.
I feel agradecida. How do you say?
How to say what? What?
Agradecida.
Thankful. Thankful.
Thankful.
Yeah, thankful.
I feel thankful, but no more. No.
No more. All right. So would you like that somebody would be thankful with you with money? Like Dora, thank you for being a great teacher. Then you have $100. Would you
No.
like to have money for being famous?
No, teacher, no, because I love my profession and I work because I love my children, my students, and it's not necessary for money. No,
Oh, that is a great answer, and I know for sure you are a great professional. And Colombia needs a lot of people like you. So
oh,
I'm
thank
really proud of having you, and I'm really proud of hearing what you are saying.
you.
And I know you are a multiplier of good things. And I know you are going to teach your children what's the most important thing in life.
What is important? What?
And I know you are going to teach your children, your students, what is the most important thing in life, which for you is not fame, is not money, is not any of those things, but it is respect and at some point power.
Yes, for me is the power and respect. But uh, maybe the power is a little more important than that respect, because I think the respect is a right. It's a right. It's all people, todos merecen respeto.
Respect. Everyone deserves respect.
Everyone receive respect. Respect.
Deserves respect.
Deserves respect. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Laura. Dora, thank you for being part of this session. And I really appreciate you having, I really appreciate you being here in this enriching and amazing space. Thanks one more time for your time.
Thank you, teacher. It's a pleasure for me.
That's a pleasure for me as well. And I really appreciate your wise words. Palabras sabias.
Okay. Thank you,
All
teacher.
right. All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
All right.